Hi everyone, this is Michael here from The Property Guys. Welcome to the first installment of our video series on key residences. In this video, we will share with you our in-depth project analysis and also the floor plan reviews of this entire development. So let's get started. Okay, so welcome to the in-depth project walkthrough and floor plan analysis of key residences. Let me talk to you about the location of this development first. Now, Key Residences is a triple 9-year leasehold development tucked right inside Sunset Way. So right now, Sunset Way is just a one-way direction from Clementi Road, but I'm sure some of you might know there is already a new road in construction, which will cut short the distance by a lot. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Over here, you will see right now, the entrance of Sunset Way is located right here in Clementi Road. So as you go inside Sunset Way here all the way, your first thing you'll see is, of course, the iconic signboard that says Sunset Way. And then over here, you'll find all the eateries, amenities, supermarkets, restaurants, all these kind of things that you'll see. And then you go all the way in, right into the landed enclave, all the way down to where Clementi Park and Brookville Park is at the moment. So this whole site that you see right here is Key Residences. You can see it's a very long plot of land right at the border of Maju Camp. So what does this mean? Right now, for people who are coming into Brookville Park, you drive in from Sunset Way, the distance leading you to here is 1.4 kilometers. And you go back out to Clementi Road, same thing, 1.4 kilometers. So this has all along been a problem for residents over here, which is why this new road highlighted in yellow right here will be a very welcome change for everybody. Why? For Key Residences, there is a side gate located right here at the corner of the development, giving you just a short walking distance of 650 meters to the bus stop. This bus stop is where you will see SIM, you will see the floral shop right outside, you will see right at the border of Maju Camp at the outside. So taking the bus here, it will lead you all the way downwards to Clementi MRT station and upwards to Beauty World. So you're right in the middle. But not to worry also, in this development, right, the developer is also offering a 2-year shuttle bus service that will lead you to the Clementi MRT. So I'm sure this is a very welcome change for a lot of residents there. Moving on, the site plan. So if you remember earlier from the map, you'll see that our site is actually a very long plot of land overlooking upwards to the north and downwards to the south. Generally speaking, the views you can expect from both distance is actually very unblocked views. Because this plot of land is actually quite rare in the market now, that is a very long uninterrupted land without any overlapping units, meaning no units are overlooking each other as you see across from your house, right? So now up north, you will see the forested area of Maju Camp. What we see from the site itself, you have to be on above level 5, 6 to clear the forested areas to have an unblocked view all the way up to the north. As you go higher, you will even catch Bukit Timah Hill at the distance. At the south, however, it's a totally different view because it's all the landed enclave of Sunset Way. So it's also unblocked, but you don't need to be so high as above level 5 or 6, maybe level above level 3, level 4, you are clear. So you can see how the developer is actually orientating all their premium units towards the south. You can see the 4 bedrooms here that I'm pointing out. 4, 5. So there are 5 stacks of 4 bedrooms pointing downwards, and the one in pink, these are our 5 bedrooms. We have just 4 5-bedrooms in the entire development. So all 4 of the units are at the highest floor, level 11, level 12, also looking south. So that's the kind of views that we can expect to have in this development. Facilities-wise, you will see that this entire development, a lot of them is concentrated towards the left side of the land. Why? So if you notice, right, Key Residences is not sitting on a flat land. It's actually undulated. So you can see it starts low, medium, and high. So a lot of facilities are actually concentrated over here, which is sitting lower than the street level. The tennis court especially. In, like, for example, some developments, residents tend to shy away from tennis courts because they do have some noise. But in this case, the developer actually have built a sunken tennis court of 4 meters depth. So what this will do is it will contain the noise, and it will make, you know, the sound much more bearable for the residents living near the tennis courts. You will realize over here, the areas highlighted in red is called the movement zone. The movement zone, you will find a lot of facilities catered towards the young residents, the kids. The children pool is there, you know, the hammock and all, jacuzzi, all these things that you will typically find more noise. So normally what we advise our clients, if you are a person that, you know, values privacy, peace, quiet, probably you can avoid all these stacks here that are facing all this, the movement zone, and maybe pick somewhere further away instead, right? So as you move down, you're looking to the south, right? You will find this very unique, iconic structure of the development over here, which is what we call the Enzo Clubhouse. The Enzo Clubhouse is very interesting because it follows the same design concept as the grand entrance, which I will show you later. It's where you can find the gym overlooking the 50-meter lap pool over here. You can find the 2 function rooms, where you can find the management office in the basement. All this is all contained in this structure right here. Over here, you will also find where the barbecue pits are. But now the barbecue pits, they are mostly grilled and gas and electric. So you don't get that charcoal problem that you have with a lot of developments. And then you move downwards to the south, you'll see a lot of water features, a lot of landscaping, a lot of attention paid into this development by the developer. Another thing, one of my favorite parts of this condo, right? You can see, because of the very unique land size here, you can see the distance from this end to this end is actually quite long. The actual distance is 385 meters. So what does this mean? If you're an avid jogger, but you do not want to leave the condo, no problem. You can just jog one round around the jogging track, around the development, which is approximately 950 meters long. So probably 2.5 rounds, you hit your 2.4 km mark. Okay, now, next, I'll show you what the northern view is like and what the southern view is like, so you have a rough idea what to expect. Now, we have actually overlaid the site plan to the empty site at the moment. Please note that this is just an estimation. Some results might vary, but you do get the general gist of it. The north side, right, you can see this greenery, the jungle here, that is surrounding Maju Camp. As I mentioned earlier, once you're above level 5, 6, you're clear above and beyond, and you can even see Bukit Timah Hill right at the corner right here. So that's what you expect for the north. Southern side, right across Brookvale Drive, you can see all the landed estate to your south. If you look above and beyond, if you're above level 3, 4, 5, 6, you can even see all the way to the Sunset Way amenities. Okay, so that's the view. Now, remember earlier I mentioned to you the grand drop-off entrance where you drive in from? You can see this structure here is actually reminiscing of the clubhouse, which is one stroke, which follows a lot of the design scheme in this whole project, you will notice. So as you drive in here, there's a very nice roundabout at the end where you can actually sit and wait for your Grab, your taxi and everything. And then it leads you down to the basement car park. So it gives you a very warm sense of welcoming when you come home. Now, if you look at this design, you see it similar to the clubhouse. So this is the Enzo Clubhouse that I was talking about, where there is a suspended gym right here overlooking the 50-meter lap pool. And then as you go up the loop, you can find 2 function rooms, which will serve as a combined one if you have a very big event, or you can just have 2 separate function rooms, no problem. And this is the 50-meter lap pool that I was talking about. So now we come to our more anticipated part of the video, which is the floor plan analysis. I'll share with you what are the floor plans in the show flat at the moment, which is number 1. The first one we'll go to is the 2-bedroom plus study. So Our 2-bedroom plus study layout in this development is 743 square feet. You will see it's actually, the layout is actually very well thought out. Let me show you what I'm talking about. As I lead you through the main entrance here, you will realize there's a very wide space, which you do not find typically in a lot of condominiums. So this wide space allows you to have a lot of design ideas for your interior design works. You can actually set up a cabinet here. You can actually hang your paintings here and have a table here for you to, leave your keys and everything. But one highlight of this entire development is that every unit type, even our smallest unit, a 2-bedroom, have a storeroom right here. Now, this storeroom is not the typical ones you can find in the older developments and HDB flats, but it serves all the needs that most homeowners require lah. Yeah. Then as you move on down, the kitchen is something that a lot of homestayers welcome also, in the sense that it is semi-closed. You have the option to fully enclose it, but if you choose not to, it is fine the way it is, with plenty of storage. You can see what I mean here. This is the actual kitchen taken from the show flat, picture taken from the show flat. You can see a feature glass is already made for you. So, you can watch your guests as you cook and all these things. It's a very nice feeling. And storage-wise, in the kitchen, you will see a very unique kind of storage sense that you do not see much elsewhere. This cupboard, when you pull out, you can actually have additional storage inside here. So it's very functional. It serves a lot of people, whether you use it for your own stay, where you're renting it out, many tenants are welcoming these options also. In this picture, you will see the storeroom, as I mentioned to you earlier. Everything is done up for you. So it's really very practical. You can keep your luggage inside. You can keep boxes, things that you do not want people to see. So that's the storeroom. Now, as you go in here, one feature that I want to highlight to you is actually the balcony. So the balcony is already approved that you can actually cover it up. You can enclose it using a zip track. What zip track is a very popular option nowadays for many people, that if they wish to enlarge their living space. So if I level up the ground from the balcony into the living and dining and fully enclose it up, you can see how big your living and dining will actually get, right? So now you move into the study area. So this study area, first thing you realize, it makes the whole corridor much wider. You can fit your study area. You can, put up a display shelf or whatever, that you can make it, much more spacious. Now, you can see next thing you realize, right, in this development, the bedroom sizes are generous. What you find in most developments that are offering you 8 square meters, 7 square meters for the common rooms, you will find in this development, we are actually offering you 9 square meters of space in the common bedrooms. What does this mean? It means that if you fit a queen size bed right here, you still can fit 2 side tables and a wardrobe. Correct. So now we move to the master bedroom. The master bedroom for the two bedroom plus study is actually quite sizable at 16 meters, which is including the bathroom, of course. But one interesting thing that I would like to highlight to you at the end of this video, if you just pay a bit of attention here, is this special thing right here, which I have never seen in the new launch for the longest time, which is called the Juliet windows. For those who are not sure what a Juliet window is, stay tuned to the end of the video and I will show you. Now, these are the further pictures taken from within the 2 bedroom plus study show flat, which we will see immediately. The color scheme that the whole development uses is actually very warm. Warm colors, make you feel right at home, very comfortable. The finishing the developer uses are actually large sized tiles, 60 cm by 120 cm. So what does this mean? Bigger tiles equals to less grout lines, making your development feel, give it a little bit of more a luxurious feel. So it's not laid with small tiles and all this. Over here, you see the kitchen. And over here, you see the outside of the kitchen. Moving on, the 3 bedrooms plus utility and yard. This is what we have on display at the show flat for you to view. So this is one of the most popular layouts as of this moment. Why? Number one, this layout you rarely see in the market at all, but we feel is very well thought out. Why? It's because if you notice the kitchen here, it's right beside the living and dining. Normally, what you see when you go inside the foyer, the kitchen is tucked away in a corner somewhere in the house, but not in this case. If you can see from this layout here, the kitchen and the living dining share a balcony, right? So when you are in here doing your cooking, you can actually open the access to the balcony and let the air ventilate. So it won't cause so much of a mess in the kitchen. Now, as you move to the living and dining here, you will realize the first thing you see, windows over here and windows over here. What does this mean? Cross ventilation. So at a higher floor unit facing the north and south, in Singapore, why people choose the north and south units are because of the north-south winds, right? So generally, having windows on both sides will ensure, a very strong flow of continuous cross ventilation, keeping your unit very well ventilated and windy. So that's the first thing you see. Of course, storeroom is also found here, over here at this corner. Now, another interesting thing which sets this development aside from a lot of developers out there is you have this utility area right here, specially kept aside for your helper. So she will have a very private area here where she can do her laundry work, she can rest, she can use the bathroom over here, all away from the family, right? So now, come to the bedrooms. We will see bedroom 3, bedroom 2 over here. Both are exactly the same size. Both have these Juliet windows, which I'll tell you more about it later. And the very interesting about this development is it allows such a strong level of customization. What do I mean by that? If you realize and look at our floor plans, you'll see these thin walls here. For example, I can knock down this thin wall. I can enlarge the living and dining space. I can knock down this thin wall here. I can make a super big master bedroom over here. So this is what I mean by added levels of customization which you can choose. Balcony-wise, same thing with the 2 bedrooms, same thing with all the layouts here. You can actually cover it up with a zip track and fully enclose it. Extend out your living area. And now we will look at our 4 bedrooms plus utility layout that we have featuring in our show flat. Our 4 bedrooms plus utility layout, the size is 1475 square feet. So this is one of the more popular layouts which caters to a lot of our clients looking for a larger unit to upgrade from their current existing place, who are looking for a bigger size that can accommodate their family needs for the foreseeable future, right? So in our 4 bedrooms layouts, in key residences, you will immediately notice the first thing is a difference of finishings. So in key residences, the 4 and 5 bedrooms, the developer uses marble tiles instead of tiles in the 2 and 3 bedroom layouts. So immediately you start to notice there's a different kind of feeling when you walk into the 4, 5 bedrooms, large unit types. So I walk you through the floor plans. As you come in here, walk through the foyer, immediately you realize you do not see the living and dining space. Instead, you are greeted with your dry kitchen, where you will see a dry kitchen island set up for you. And then a countertop over here. There's a sink where you can do your washing, your preparation work. And also a bar counter here where you can find a fridge. A wine chiller is already done up for you, integrated in the kitchen island. And as you walk into the kitchen, you will see a big space for you to work, right? A 2-door fridge, a washer and dryer is kept here, your helper's room, your helper's washroom, and this whole row of things here. Now, you can see that the living and dining, the distance is actually very wide. Especially you incorporate the balcony over here, which if you follow previously what we mentioned about, you enclose the balcony up. You do a zip track and you level up the flooring, and you can easily expand your living area to a much bigger size, to this whole area here, right? Talking about customizability, for the 4 bedroom plus utility layouts, right? You can see immediately what you can do and you cannot do with this development. the first thing you want to see, if you want to expand your master bedroom to a much bigger size, you can actually knock down this wall, but actually there is no need to. Because in this whole layout here, you can see there's actually a wide array of room sizes for you to choose from. A junior master at 13 square meters, a common room at 9 square meter, a master room at 27 square meter, and lastly, our smallest room at 7 square meters. So this could be used as a dedicated study room if you need to, or a children's room, you know, if you need to. So I would like to bring your attention to the master bedroom. So the master bedroom also comes with a small balcony, leads you to a walk-in wardrobe, and the master bath. The bathroom comes with a bathtub and a standing shower. So you can imagine already, the size is actually quite substantial. Some pictures from the 4-bedroom plus utility layouts from the show flat I will share with you over here. This is what you will see when you come into the front door. Through the front door, you will see a wide living dining, a balcony where you can easily fit a 10-seater dining. If you like alfresco dining, and close it up, you know, open it, and you can entertain your guests easily right here. So this picture is from the master bathroom. So the master bathroom, you can see, you know, the bathtub is already done up for you, the sink, the standing shower. It's all very nicely done up. So for those who are looking at the larger size units, you can expect this kind of layouts, this kind of quality finishings that you can, you know, expect to see in this whole development. The 5 bedrooms plus study plus utility. In this whole development, we only have 4 of this unit type, right? So you can see it's actually a combination of a 2 and a 3-bedder, knocked down, reconfigured, giving you this whole layout right here. You can see it's you know, with only 4 units here, you know, supply is absolutely very low, and you know, we'll see who are the lucky owners who can actually get their hands on it. So you can see it's actually split into a left and right concept, where you can find a junior master over here, bedroom 3, sorry, and also, of course, with the added option to customize it to make this into a even bigger room, right? So also it comes with a dry kitchen island over here, and also a bigger wet kitchen at the back with a utility room for your helper. So in the living dining, you can find a powder room, the bedroom 2, a study room, and a very massive master bedroom with a wardrobe component right here. So all this 5 bedroom plus study plus utility, I think it'll be a very interesting unit to see. So we are looking forward to see who will be the lucky owner. All right. So coming to Juliet windows, as I promised you guys at the end of the video, this is a very interesting window concept that you don't see a lot of developers actually are offering. It's the first time actually, to be honest, for me, in the sense that, number one, these Juliet windows are actually sliding doors, right? So it gives you the sense of like you're in the balcony. So it fully opens you up to the space outside by sliding this door open from top to bottom. So you can see from the pictures here, they are like this, right? Just a barrier here to protect you, and a sliding glass door, just like this. And the windows you see at the side, these are actually top-hung windows. So it opens outwards like that, right? So what does this do? In event of bad weather, you are still protected from the rain won't come into your house. So yeah, it's very well, you can tell all these small little features that this development actually has, the developer has put a lot of thought into it. So, you know, it's quite interesting. Okay, so we have come to the end of this special video where we walk through with you the whole project and also analyze with you some of our floor plans. Now, our show flat will be opening soon at the end of November. So if you would like to come down and take a look at this show flat, please let us know, because slots are limited. We do have special weekend slots and popular timing slots just for you. So if you'd like to come by, do drop us a text and we can arrange something just for you and your family. Thank you.